Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of My Saucy Opinion. We have a very interesting movie today. Today we're talking about Rebel Moon. Now, let me start off by saying this is a good movie. It's very entertaining, and it's a good sci-fi film. So originally, Zack Snyder, who is the director, pitched this film as a Star Wars movie. And there are many moments throughout this movie where you can definitely tell that it was kind of pitched and supposed to be a Star Wars film. And when it got denied, you can tell what he just snipped out and changed. Not in a bad way, but kind of in a bad way. So one of the first points I wanted to say is, watching this entire movie, I really wish they just okayed this to be a Star Wars film. Because if this was just some one-off, random, doesn't matter to the story, doesn't matter to anyone, it could just be a good Star Wars movie, a standalone. But I don't know why they didn't take it. I just want to say that that's one of the factors that definitely kind of took me out of the movie at some points. Is I was like, oh man, if this was some stormtroopers coming down and these were Jedi and rebels, and it would have flowed a lot better and maybe wouldn't have been as disjointed in the story, because there was some moments in the story that felt a little disjointed. Okay, so that's a good little overall kind of aspect there. We're gonna dive into some spoilers. So if you're not ready for some spoilers, get out of here. This movie just had stuff coming from all over the place. One of the first things I noticed, of course, was the Star Wars references. But one of the big ones I saw in the film was the main character, Cora, I believe is her name. She's the daughter to the main villain who destroys worlds. And on one of the worlds he destroyed, he said, hey, I'm going to pick up this little girl and turn her into a badass who can kill people and is my daughter. Which, upon hearing that and seeing that, you're like, wait a minute. Isn't this Gamora and Thanos? This sounds a little familiar. But then they hit you with that left turn. So get out of here. Because he loves her and he makes out with her, and I'm pretty sure he does it with her. So it's kind of like, did you just say that was your daughter? Hold up. Whoa. You know? So that kind of comes out of nowhere and is a little strange. The bads come down to the farm where our characters live. And they're threatening to kill them, basically. In preparation to try and stop the bad guys from killing the people on the farm and killing their planet, they go and recruit a bunch of team members and a bunch of people. Unfortunately, most of this movie is kind of recruiting people and getting team members, which I know is part 1 of 2, but I don't know. So the main character starts recruiting people. One of the first couple people she recruits, I called him Tarzan, because this guy is literally Tarzan. He's some buff, muscular dude with long hair who only wears a rag and is really good with animals. It's Tarzan. Oh, and then you meet this girl with this kind of witch hat, I would say. So they meet up with her, they're recruiting her, all is good. It's like, oh, she's gonna join the team. Then out of nowhere, she walks into this tunnel and is like, hold on a sec, guys. Let me kill this giant spider beast that's been taking kids from mothers for years, apparently. And she just decided to kill it right now, just to kind of show off how awesome she is and how badass she is. Which, it was cool and all, and it was a cool scene and a cool fight. But it just felt like it was out of left field, you know? I will say there is a good twist at the end of the movie. Kind of a twist. Where you kind of get caught off guard, and it makes you think, oh, this movie's about to go in a very good direction. And it does go in a good direction. It just could have been a whole lot better. I think the story all around just could have been better as a whole. I think that's my only issue here. The movie ends on a good note. The scene is pretty cool. It gets you a little excited for the second one. I'll watch the second one just because this was entertaining. But I'm not sitting here like, oh, I need to see. It just didn't have that effect on me. I don't know what to tell you. I think we're going to have to give this... This movie had some heat. It had some heat. It wasn't enough to be spicy, but it definitely had some moments where it cooked, you know? The chef was in the kitchen a little bit on this movie. But they just needed to make that script a little better. That's my only gripe. But I will say this was a good movie, and I really enjoyed watching it. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and this saucy opinion. If you did, then I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.